Y'all, we are just about halfway through the year, so I thought it would be a great time to share the trends that I am seeing when it comes to new construction, buyer behavior, existing homes, neighborhood trends, new developments. I'm going to try not to bore you with numbers and data because you can easily look that stuff up yourself, but rather give you a big picture idea of what I'm seeing and what you can expect if you want to purchase a home, sell your home, or whatever in the second quarter of 2024. Okay, first, I want to talk about buyer behavior. My biggest takeaway that I'm seeing in both Katy and Cypress is that we are flatlining a bit. I said flatlining, not crashing. We are not having major price cuts with builders or sellers, but I think we could or will get to that point if interest rates don't drop the second half of this year, which supposedly they're going to do. Interest rates play a huge role in buyer behavior. Currently, higher rates have made mortgages less affordable, causing buyers to be more cautious and selective when choosing a home. Interest rates also impacts how quickly homes can sell and at what price. If we do see that supposed rate cut, we will see a sharp increase in buyer demand, which potentially could increase pricing just a little bit. But I also want to talk about seller behavior. Tough love truth bomb for the sellers in the area. If you are a homeowner in Cypress or Katy thinking of selling soon, I want you to make sure that you are in the right mindset as a seller who needs to sell and not a seller who wants to sell to see what happens. That ship has passed here in Cypress and Katy. Right now, buyers are more than willing to wait for the right home and the right opportunity to come. So really, the primary listings that are getting traffic still are the ones that have become home selling ready, meaning they've cleaned up, they've made some minor improvements to make it look and show better, and even more so, the ones that are priced at or just below market value are the ones getting traffic and selling. The listings that are testing the market and going at or just above market value, those listings are sitting for a long time, and those are where you are seeing all those price reductions. There are a lot of sellers that haven't quite shifted into the mindset that we are leaning into a buyer's market, and buyers have more inventory selection now than they've had in the last 4 years. I have an absolute love-hate for new construction right now, and I wish more people on YouTube were actually honest with you on managing your expectations when it comes to new builds here. With new construction, here's the trend. There is less inventory of luxury and top tier builders, and there is an abundance of middle to lower tier builders available in the last year or two. I have seen an increase in these types of builders in master plan communities. Of course, the major pro is a brand new home and an affordable home for a home buyer right now. And I mean, I get it. From a buyer's perspective, affordability and options is extremely limited right now. My worry with these types of home builds is that they are just not built with good quality, and honestly, they just don't age well after 5 years. And with our housing market in the suburbs become saturated, and I mean saturated with these types of new construction homes. And what's concerning to me is that a lot of buyers are paying top market value for these types of homes that are built with less quality, fewer upgrades, smaller lot sizes. And honestly, I do wonder what will happen when the market becomes more of an even playing field and sellers finally decide to move out and another surge of remodeling comes back, which there have been reports of those types of trends coming. So I don't know. We are continuing to see a population increase in Houston, and homes will sell, and owning real estate is better to invest. But I predict people who are buying these types of homes in these neighborhoods will have a hard time selling it in coming years, and there will probably be a lot more problems coming up with these homes themselves. These home builders have only lowered their home price by an average of 20 cents compared to the first quarter of the year, so the deals are not quite deals yet. On the other hand, if you are looking in school districts that are new or not as highly rated as Cy-Fair and Katy in this area, then you'll more than likely get some new construction deals. If you are looking at growing or or less desired school districts, then you might be able to pay a little bit less for the new construction. Another emerging trend in this area is build to rent and rental communities. I really don't like this concept. Yes, it is an upgrade from apartment living, and for those of you who do not want to own but want the suburban lifestyle and the yard space for your dogs, then yes, totally a great option. And if you are the developer who owns this land and renting all these homes, then yes, totally great for you too. But I am afraid it is only going to make the affordability issues just that much worse, and it's going to artificially inflate rental prices as well as home prices for buyers. It is also going to continue to oversaturate the new areas with entry-level basic homes or rental home neighborhoods. Even if these neighborhoods have amenities and community stuff, they will not maintain the value the same as a traditional single-family owner neighborhood. Overall, less home ownership and more corporations controlling the rentals and developments, it's not a great option in my opinion. Right. New developments in the area. Currently, we have about 18 new home communities that are actively building throughout Katy and Cypress, ranging from traditional suburbs up to major master plan communities. So there is certainly no shortage of builders or new construction options and neighborhoods. To me, there are probably only 3 or 4 of those communities that are actually worth building in because of what I mentioned earlier when it comes to quality and appreciation. If you are looking for the newest, the latest and greatest, I got some of those for you too. And that is LaGrange in North Katy. This is going to be a brand new master plan community. Unfortunately, there are no new master plan communities planned for Cypress specifically. Most everything for Cypress has now pushed over into Hockley. And personally, I do believe that Hockley over the next several years is going to grow substantially because of the planned communities and the infrastructure in the area. Commercially, Cypress has gotten a lot of new shopping centers, and the first phase of Bridgeland Central is finally starting. All right, neighborhoods with the highest appreciation. Surprisingly, not surprising to me, but it might be surprising to you, it is the established older neighborhoods with highly rated schools that have appreciated the most. Bridgeland, the older sections, not Prairie Land and Creekland, have increased 7%, and then Cane Island and Coles Crossing were a 4 to 5% increase compared to last year. Unfortunately, new construction neighborhoods, at least some of them, slightly depreciated. Sunterra was the only one that was negative in appreciation at 0.89%. Just like I said earlier in this video, new construction is available and affordable, but it is getting smaller and it's less included. So if it's really a deal, I'll let you decide, but if it were me personally, I would be looking at homes that are slightly older in more established neighborhoods right now. If you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe as it helps the algorithm know that this is good information. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.